Love does not keep a list of wrongs suffered. Love rejoices in the truth, even when the truth is about you. True love bears all things, hangs in there. Love believes, it trusts, it hopes, it endures. Love never gives up. Heaven. The Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. And all the married men say, Amen. You have chosen Nkem to be your wife. She now becomes the woman in your life, your companion for life. Nkem is a gift from the Lord entrusted into your care, giving herself to you, saying, I love you, I trust you, and I need to be with you. Nkem, you have chosen Heaven to be your husband. He now becomes the man in your life. He gives himself to you in this way, saying, I love you, I trust you, and I will be there for you. Heaven, do you take Nkem to be your wife, to love her, to cherish her, to care for and protect her as God's gift to you as long as you both shall? Nkem, do you take Heaven to be your husband, to love him, to respect him, to honor him as your husband as long as you both shall? Do you have rings to seal your vows? These rings are an endless circle, and they're a symbol of your unending love, and they serve as a physical reminder of your lifelong commitment that you are making to one another today. It's a reminder that will always be with you everywhere you go, to remind you of the covenant that you're establishing. Heaven, take your ring, an expression of your affection and devotion to Nkem, and place it on her finger, and repeat after me. Nkem, with this ring, I take you to be my wife.
Nkem, with this ring, I take you to be my wife.
I make these pledges and promises to you.
I make these pledges and promises to you.
I promise to always love you and cherish you as my wife.
I promise to always love you and cherish you as my wife.
I promise to be a faithful husband to you.
I promise to be a faithful husband to you.
In good times or bad times.
In good times and bad times.
For richer or poor.
For richer or for poor.
In sickness or health.
In sickness or in health.
Nkem, I take you to be my wife as long as we both shall live.
Nkem, I take you to be my wife as long as we both shall live.
Nkem, take your ring and place it on Heaven's finger and repeat after me. Heaven, with this ring I take you to be my husband. And make these pledges and promises to you. Promise to always respect and honor you as my husband. I promise to be a faithful wife to you. In good times or bad. For richer or poor. In sickness or in health. Kevin, I take you to be my husband as long as we both shall live. Now, some of you may not be able to see it, but behind me here there's a table with a tray. There's some stones placed on this tray, and the stones have words of encouragement and Bible verses written on the stones. And these stones are here to serve as what are called Ebenezer stones for Kevin and Nkem. And there's some additional stones here for you to make an Ebenezer stone for them as well and leave it here for them after the ceremony. But for those of you that don't know, in the Bible, the prophet Samuel in the Old Testament, he placed a stone on a battlefield where God had helped Israel in a battle to defeat their enemy. And it was called an Ebenezer stone. And when the prophet Samuel placed that stone, the word Ebenezer, it means the stone of my help. And Samuel said, thus far the Lord has helped us. And the stone was placed there as a reminder to Israel that God had helped them. That God had helped them win the battle. That God had helped them, that God was faithful to them in the battle. And that God saw them through the battle. And God gave them victory. And that stone was there in that field so that every time people would go past that field, they would see that stone there. And it served as a reminder to the people of the faithfulness of God to them. It was an find help. Thus far, Samuel the prophet said, thus far the Lord has helped us. And implied in what Samuel said is that God will continue to help us. God's helped us thus far, and God will continue to help us. God will help us all the way to the end. He that began a good work in us will complete it. Through my wisdom. And for you, Kevin and Nkem, these stones are here, and they're placed here by your family and friends, and they have Bible verses on them. They have words of encouragement on them, and they serve as an Ebenezer for you. God has helped you. Thus far, God has helped you. God has brought you to this day. God has been faithful to you up until this day. And the promise is to you that God will continue to be faithful to you to the very end. He's begun this good work in both of you. He's brought you together as husband and wife, and he will be faithful to complete this work in you. He can't deny himself, and God is faithful. So as two people who have trusted Jesus Christ for your salvation, entrust your marriage to him as well. Live for Jesus Christ in your marriage. Always seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness for your family. And God will be faithful. And God will be faithful to your marriage. And God will always provide victory. It may not be the way that you want it to look, but you will always be victorious. God has seen you through to this point. God has been faithful to you until now, and he will continue to be faithful. You just trust in him and live for his glory in your family and in your marriage. Kevin and Nkem, having shared your vows and commitment to one another before the Lord, your family and friends, I charge you to be true to these vows that you've made here today. Take time to enjoy your life together. Make your marriage a source of strength in the midst of the battle. Make your home a refuge for each other. Take time together to laugh and play. Don't let the struggles of life steal the happiness and love that a Christ-centered marriage has to you. Kevin and Nkem, having heard you make your pledges of your love and commitment before the Lord your